Hey guys, I hope you guys are healthy and I hope you guys are staying safe. And if you're new around here, my name is LindaOro and I hope you guys can join my channel by hitting that subscribe button down below. And if you guys are returning viewers, I really appreciate it. I'm thankful for you and welcome back. As you guys can see, I am in my car today because today's video, I'm going to be talking about the day that I got my dream car. So yeah, let's get started guys. So to start things off, I just want to say that when I got my car, I was 18 years old, but it's not mine, okay? It's my dad's. He got it for me. My parents got it for me when I graduated high school, so just want to get that out of the way because a lot of you guys may assume that I actually bought my own car, but I didn't. My parents bought it for me, but I still call it my car even though I don't pay it, or it's not under my name. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why I got this car, or why my parents decided to buy me this car. So I've been driving since I was 16 years old. I got my license when I was 16, so I was driving for about 2 years before I actually got this new car. The first car that I ever drove around was a Toyota Corolla. It was a 2013, I think. That was my first car ever, okay? Because that's the car that I would drive to school with. I drove that for 2 years, and then because I started driving in my sophomore year of high school, so I drove that car for about 2 years, and then once I graduated, my parents bought me this one, and it's a Mercedes. That day was the best day ever, you know, because I couldn't believe that my parents actually got me the car. So yeah, I got that car when I was 18, and I've had this car for 2 years now. I drive this to school, I drive this wherever, to the store, to Starbucks. You guys know I go to Starbucks a lot, so yeah, I usually drive this car all the time. So I'm gonna tell you guys about the day that we actually got it. So I remember I was gonna graduate the 30th, 31st or something like that. I thought we were gonna wait until I actually graduated, you know, to have it that day or something. But my dad told me 2 days before, he told me, he's like, okay, because it was during the weekend, so he's like, okay, let's go get your car. I'm like, are you serious? Really? Because if he would have told me a day before, I wouldn't have been able to sleep, you know. But they never told me anything. We woke up the next day, we got ready, and then he's like, are you ready to go get your car? I'm like, yes, of course. Why would I say no to that, you know? So we went to the dealership. So my dad knows how to make deals like that about buying cars, he always does. And then we took my brother as well, because both of them in the same room making deals is the perfect thing ever, you know, because they know how to talk money wise. So we went, and then we already knew what kind of car we wanted, so we just went, and then the guy came out. He's like, what can I help you with? So we went looking for the car we wanted. We chose the color. Sorry guys, I have my window open because it's kind of hot today and someone's passing by. Don't you know I'm recording? You should be at home. So we chose the car, we chose the color, and then it was funny because the guy gave my brother the keys. He wasn't gonna expect for me to drive it, you know. So my brother got the keys from the guy, and then he gave them to me. He's like, here, you test drive it because you're the one who's gonna be driving it. The guy was probably like, this little girl's gonna drive this car, she's gonna crash. But thankfully I didn't. I was kind of scared at first because this car turns on when you press the brake and then you push the button for it to start. It doesn't have the actual key slot that other cars have. So we never had a car like that, so it was kind of ooh, fancy, you know. I started the car. I was kind of scared because there were so many new levers I usually wasn't used to, because the Corolla that I had, it had the gear shift on the cup holder right here, where it usually is at. And then this car has the lever, the turn signal lever, you know how it's behind the steering wheel. So the gear shift was one of the levers, and I was all looking for the gear shift on the cup holders, and I was like, how do you work this thing? And then the guy showed me how to do everything. My car isn't low, but it's kind of low, but not too low, you know, because sometimes if the exit is too high, and like you don't like kind of turn a little, like it hits the ground, it hits the pavement. So the guy's like, okay, be careful because you might hit the bottoms. I got even more nervous because I was like, oh, what do I do? But like at first when I had it, like the first year, like I would always hit, but not too bad. Like I would scrape, but I never like hit it. We took it for a test drive. Like it ran super smooth. I was already in love with this car without actually driving it, you know, because I would see it like on the street and stuff. I was super excited, and then like we chose that car, and then we went in to like start talking numbers, talking business, and then at the end they came into an agreement, and I was like, yes. Because every time we would usually go to a dealership when my dad wanted a new car, he always told us like don't act excited or don't act like desperate, you know, because they see that and then they're gonna want to raise the price, because they're gonna be like, oh, we got these people, they want this car so bad that they're gonna pay anything for it, you know. And so they were talking about the numbers and all that, and then like they wouldn't agree to it, and then my dad was like, I'll give you this and then I'll give you that, and then the guy was like, no, we can only take this, and then you have to give this amount. So like it was kind of scary because I thought my dad was gonna be like, okay, no, let's go, you know, because we usually do that, and then they call us back, and then my dad's like, okay, and then we go back, you know, once they lower the price. We had signed all the papers and everything, and the guy was like, okay, since we have the deal, we're gonna go wash the car. He's like, just wait in this lobby and then wait for your name to be called. So we waited for about like 20 minutes, and then they called my dad's name. So we went to the little office, and then that's like where you're supposed to put like the insurance for like the tires and all that stuff. And then he was raising the price again, and then my dad got like mad, you know, because like we had agreed to one price with the other guy, and then this guy came and then he wanted to raise the price again. At the end of the day, like we almost didn't get it, but we did. So yeah, and then the guy put a little bow on it. He's like, you guys want to take pictures with it? We can, you guys can't take the bow, but we'll put the bow on so that you guys can take pictures. And yeah, we took pictures of it. So that was the day that we actually got it. And then I was so excited to drive it home. Like I couldn't believe it that we actually got it, you know. Like I'm so grateful that my parents actually gave me the opportunity to have this car. Like not many kids can say that their parents got them their dream car. So my parents always told me that you had to work for what you wanted, you know, like you wouldn't get stuff for free. To get the stuff you want, you have to work hard for, you know, like you have to put time and effort into anything that you do, like you can reward yourself, you know. So throughout high school, like throughout my whole life, like I never really got in trouble. I wasn't like a problem kid to my parents. I wouldn't like go out and like get drunk or like go to parties. Like if you guys haven't seen my first YouTube video, in that video I told you guys that like I'm a homebody, like I'm home all the time. I don't really go out like with friends and stuff. Like yeah, we go out once in a while, like 2 to 3 times a year if we're lucky, but like I don't really go out to like party like with people my age, you know. If we go out to parties, it's like family parties, but I don't really like not come home to like sleep or something, or I don't come home like all late. I'm always with my parents. So like I wasn't really a trouble kid when I was growing up. Like yeah, I would go out to the movies with my friends, but like 8 was like my curfew, you know. I graduated on the top 1% of my class. So this was back in 2018 when I graduated, and the first row for my school, the first row was the top kids, like the top grades. I was in the first row. It was the top 1% of my class. We were like 350 students in that school for just us seniors. I had gotten accepted into a 4-year university. Like I'm the first person in my family to do that, so my parents were already like super proud of me. So I graduated with honors. But yeah, like they told me I deserved it, you know. Like I worked super hard to like get the grades that I had. So yeah, they decided that they wanted to get me my car, and they wanted to give me this as like a present for my graduation. And since we have our own clothing company, I would work there all the time too, like on the weekends. When I could, I would always work there. Like they always said that that I helped them out a lot, so they wanted to give me this because I was a big help. I may look spoiled to a lot of you guys, but like, they told me that I deserved it, and I believe like I deserve it too. I worked really hard. I'm not gonna complain about it. I wasn't gonna say no to the car because it's my baby, you know, like I always call my car my baby. So guys, can you guys guess? Comment down below if you guys can guess where I am going right now. Are you done? You done? You commented? Okay, so I am back at Starbucks. Just can't get enough of it, you know. I'm going to be getting my parents a drink and one for me as well. So you guys are gonna hear what our go-to drinks are. We are waiting in line. There's just one car in front of me ordering, but there are other cars waiting for their order. So we're gonna go ahead and order. Let's go. I'm ready to order. Ooh, I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. Hopefully they don't see you guys.
Hi, thanks for choosing Starbucks. Can I start you off with anything to eat today?
No, that's okay.
Okay, what can I get started for you?
Can I get a venti mocha frap?
Okay.
And also a venti pink drink with light ice.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Alrighty, 10:30. Thank you.
Thank you. That was fast. She was like on it. So those two drinks are always our go-to drinks. The mocha frap is delish, but I wasn't really feeling like I wanted coffee today. Like my Starbucks videos that I've made, like the drinks are good, but nothing could ever replace my pink drink. It's the best. Can't get tired of it. It's really refreshing. But I always ask for light ice because you know how they always fill up like half the cup with just pure ice. And then I also don't like it with no ice because it's warm and I don't like warm. It's not, if it's not hot coffee or hot chocolate, I don't want it to be warm, you know. So I like it with just a little bit of ice, enough for it to refresh you, you know. So we're just gonna wait, and yeah, I'll get back to you once I have my drinks. Okay guys, so I just got home. I already have my drinks. Oops, I spilled. Delicious. Okay guys, so this is gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked this little story time that I had for you guys. Don't forget to give this a huge thumbs up, and also hit the little bell icon and turn on your post notifications so that you guys won't miss any of my videos when they go up. And also don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time guys. Bye.